record button. Okay, welcome once again to our weekly update meeting for the Infinity program. Been a good week for the program. First, would say congratulations to Maddie and her 5 people that she brought into the program. Thank you very much. Great start to the week. Still getting a lot of people coming in and asking about the program, getting more interested into it and want to know more, which is exciting for us because the more that people start talking about it, the more it makes us grow as a business. Okay. Still a lot to be done, but we are getting there, which is really good. Bitcoin's been up and down like a yo-yo over the last few days, but we are expecting it to probably go down a wee bit more over the next few days, and then it looks like it could take its spike back up. Okay, so if you want to catch that rise before it does go up, try and just put a little bit of Bitcoin in your wallet just to catch it. Competition-wise, so at the moment, Matty is in the lead with 5 new paid members at the moment. So she's overtaken the leaderboard at the moment. So if you want to catch her, you've still got time. You've got a week and 2 days. So 9 days to go before the competition finishes. Like I said earlier, I think in one of the emails that I sent out, that I will be introducing a new competition that will be starting after the current one has ended. So the new competition that I am bringing in to the program to hopefully help bring more members in or give people encouragement to jump in. From the 15th of July to the 1st of August, I believe it is. Yeah, 1st of August. So it's roughly 1, 2, probably, yeah, two weeks. 2 weeks and a few days. Okay. The new competition will run from that day, and the competition is for every person that brings 1 new member into the program. Now that's 1 new paid member. Okay, so they have to be paid into the program. They will go into the draw where I will put them, all the names that have brought 1 paid person in. They will go into a draw, like into a hat. They'll go into a draw. I will draw that on Friday the 2nd of August's meeting, live on here, so everyone can see with all the names that have done them, and it'll be on a roulette wheel, which will actually rotate, spin until the person's name is drawn. Now, whoever's name that gets drawn will win 2 free spots on the program, and also a $300 gift voucher to use for whatever you want. Okay, so that is the next competition that is coming in. Okay, so just to repeat that, between the 15th of July and the 1st of August, for every person that brings in 1 paid member onto the program will go into the draw. The draw will be drawn live on the 2nd of August on the weekly meeting. Whoever wins that competition will get 2 free spots onto the program and a $300 gift voucher to use for whatever they want. Okay, like I said to you guys every week, that we want to bring in things to accommodate your hard work that you guys do for the program. Okay, you guys do a lot for the program by being out there and accommodating it. And for me, as the main person that runs the program, I want to give you guys benefits for doing that. Okay, so as you look, it's like Tia Kotai did the one for people who brought in the most paid members. Okay, would win whatever Tia Kotai said that she'll be paying out, which is the 100 US. Okay, I'm now bringing in the next competition where for every person that brings in one paid member, that person goes into the draw. Okay, to win 2 free spots and a $300 gift voucher. Okay, so that's the next competition. Then over the next course of the time, we'll look at seeing what other competitions that we can bring in. Because what we're trying to do is that we're trying to help you guys by offering you benefits, offering you gifts to allow to show our appreciation what you guys are doing for the company. So to bring these competitions is more benefit for you guys, because you guys are out there promoting our business. You guys are out there bringing in the new members. Okay, you guys are building up our Infinity program. You're getting to the point where, as our program gets in paid members, okay, it's boosting up our relaunch date quicker. So the faster we can get to that, the faster we can start. So this is the reason why I'm bringing in these competitions, to accommodate for your hard work that you're doing. I'm offering you guys benefits for doing that. Okay, so this is our way of saying thank you for all your hard work. At the moment, we're still around about 90 members away, okay, for what we need to start this program. In the last presentation meeting, we were talking about what you guys as members would like to happen in regards to the platforms. With the amount of members that we get, would you guys like A, to open up a higher platform, or B, stay at the lower platform and increase the amount of members that get paid out per week? Okay, that comes down to you guys and what you guys want. If you prefer to get paid more people out per week, which makes the platform empty out faster for you to go through the program faster, then we can do that. If you want to jump up to, you don't want to open up more members getting paid per week, but you want to open up the new platform so people go into the next platform, then we can do, we'll do that as instead. But it comes down to what you guys want as members, what you guys prefer is more beneficial for you. Okay, I know what I would be leaning to, and I'm sure I know that a number of yous will be leaning the same way. But like I said, it comes down to what you guys want. Okay, we're here to accommodate what is more benefit for you people. Okay, because this program was done to accommodate everyone, not just for certain people, and other people didn't want that. Okay, we want to make sure that everyone's on the same page, everyone is benefiting in the same way. Okay, so that'll come down to what you guys want. When we're ready to do that, we will open up the floor to all the members to what they want. Did everyone also receive the 2 emails that went out the other day? If you can just put a thumbs up in the chat room just to say that you received it, or a thumbs down that you didn't. Just so I know if you received it or not. If not, that's okay. I'll go through what it was anyway. It was posted on the No One Left Behind chat room as well, Facebook page as well. But that's okay. If you didn't receive it, I will bring them up and just read to you exactly what they were. Where are we? This one. So, the two emails that went out was to all new members. Okay, so this was mainly targeting all the members that have signed up to the free website but have not paid their registration yet to be put onto the platform. Okay, so the email that went out mainly for them was to all new members. Welcome all members. Thank you for joining this amazing program. To secure your position onto the platform and to benefit from it, please fill out the registration form in the back office and pay the register amount along with the admin fee. Okay, that's what that email was sent out to all new members. Okay, because we would like to encourage them to be a part of this platform. It's great to see that they've signed up to the free website. But like we've said before, that we can get 1 million people to sign up to the free website, but it won't do much unless they become paid members, because they will not benefit from the platform if they're not paid. They have to be paid members to be able to be a part of this program. The other one that went out was for the existing members. Okay, so all of the existing members that have been with the program since day one. Okay, this was titled Important Update. If you have not paid your admin fees, I encourage you to do so. If you are in the next 7 people that are ready to be paid out and you have not paid your fees, then you will be the person responsible for holding up the payouts. Okay, so if there's a group of 7 that's ready to be paid out, and if there's one person that's in there that has not paid their administration fee, we will not pay out those 7 people until that person has paid their administration fee, because the reason why is because if we pay those people that have and that person that hasn't, it throws the numbers out in alignment in the platform. Okay, so we encourage everyone to make sure that all existing members have paid their administration fee. So everyone that's in their block of 7 people get paid out at the same time. Okay, if you've already paid your administration fees, then please disregard this email and thank you from the Infinity team. Okay, so if you have paid it, then you've got nothing to worry about. We know who's paid by our spreadsheet, and we know which ones haven't. Okay, I'm not going to mention members who haven't paid, because that's not who we are. We just encourage them to pay it. I know that a lot of people do have difficulties at the moment paying, so that's the reason why we're not pushing. Okay, but I'm just encouraging them to make sure that they do pay it, because if they get to the point where we do start the program and we're ready to start paying out, and if there's someone in that 7 that's next to be paid out, then they are pretty much holding up the other 6 people. And it's not fair on them, because they've paid the administration fees a while ago. So that's just that was just the encouragement, just to help members to remember that they've got to pay the administration fee. So those are the 2 emails that I sent out the other day. I was hoping that a lot of you guys got them. I see that a few didn't get them. Just also check your spam mail. Sometimes it might go into your spam mail as well, because I know a few people that have got Pronto Mail that showed up in their spam mail, so it actually might show up there as well. It should have come from me, my name. So it should say my name, CEO, if you're looking for it in your emails. Okay, so that's pretty much the only updates that I have for this week. Just in regards to congratulations to Maddie with her 5 people. 9 days roughly to go before that competition ends, before the next one starts up on the 15th. The new competition, which I've already explained, that will be starting from the 15th of July right through to the 1st of August. So we're hoping that that will start bringing people in as well by getting brand new members in by, if someone just brings in one paid member. Okay, we're not asking to go out and bring thousands. If you bring thousands of members in, God bless you, pretty much. God bless you if you did. It'd be amazing. So it's just an encouragement to help. It's like us admins are always going to be doing our part to bring in new members as well. Okay, so we are literally in total, okay, that's including paid members and non-paid members. Our membership is sitting almost at 330 new members, like in total. Okay, all total our members is almost 330. That is an amazing effort from every single one of you. Because when we started broadcasting and having these regular meetings, we were sitting at 208, 209 members. Between then and now, we have increased well over 100 more brand new members that have signed up, but they haven't paid yet. But that's okay, because hoping that with all the encouragement that they're seeing with what's going on, they will start paying to become actually paid members to start benefiting from this program. If those 100 and something odd members decided to come in and pay tomorrow, okay, it would make this program literally start straight away. That's how close we are to launching well before the launch date that I want to launch. Okay, because I want to launch physically by the end of August. But if we can launch earlier, because we have the members, then we will launch earlier. If we still haven't received those numbers by the end of August, then we will look at how much we need to kickstart it. But I'm confident that we will, because I know the amount of effort that you guys are putting out there, and with these competitions that are in place, you guys are actually doing a phenomenal job out there. And from myself and the rest of the team, we thank you for everything that you guys are doing. Okay, so this is the reason why we're bringing in these competitions, okay, for you guys, because it benefits for you guys for all the hard work that you're doing. So that is pretty much all there is in regards to the updates. So I will definitely open up the lines now for anyone who has any questions that they would like to ask. The floor is now yours.
I got a question.
Certainly, Stephen.
Regarding the email for existing members.
Yes.
And when I was reading, I understood what you just stated. For an example, let's say that I don't know. I'm using myself since I'm asking the question. I use myself. Let's say I'm just starting on the platform as an existing member in terms of the number I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you got 6 people behind me,
mm-hmm.
That have members, of course, because they paid.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those members, let's say the person right behind me,
mm-hmm.
has not paid their admin fee.
Mm-hmm.
and everybody else, the other 4 have paid, that would mean that, would that mean that I cannot go forward, like you just stated? I understand what you're saying, because I understand the number knocks the numbers off. But wouldn't that also slow up the next 7, the next 7, the next 7?
It will. It will. Due to the fact that we can't. Due to the fact that we pay out 7 people in one go. Okay. It is the system is automatically to pay out 7 people in one go. Now, if one of those people that are in that 7, okay, has not paid the administration fee, it will not allow us to pay all 7 out. Okay, and if, like, let's say you're at the top of the 7 people, okay, and you're the next number at the front of the line, let's say, and you're paid, okay, it could allow you to go through if we were doing one person at a time, okay, but because we're not doing one person at a time, it won't allow you to move until that person that's stopping it has paid the administration fee.
I was talking.
If we push it through and put those other 6 through, what happens is that on the platform, the number that hasn't paid is literally going to stay there. So when the next 6 people come through, the numbers are going to look really weird on the platform, because you're going to have one number that's low, and you're going to have the other ones that are high around it. And the people are going to think, well, hang on, why is 58 not moving, but yet 57, 59, 60, 61, and that have all moved, and that one hasn't, that one's still there. Why didn't he go, or she didn't go through? It's because she hadn't paid. So now that one's literally stuck there, and the next lot of people that are coming through, if that comes through, you've got all high numbers. Let's say it goes into the 70s. Now you've got all the 70s in there, apart from one number from the 50s or the 60s that's stopping that whole 7 coming through. So it pushes one person back every time.
Wow.
So this is the reason why we're encouraging everyone to make sure that they do have their administration fees paid before they get to their payout stage. Okay, so the next 7 people, okay, that are getting paid, every single one of them, I believe, has already paid their administration fees. So those 7 will go through. But the next 7, there's 3 people in there that have not paid their administration fee. So those 3 people that are in that stage will not go through. We'll literally hold the group up from going through. So if we were to start tomorrow, okay, and we paid out the first 7 people, those 7 people that have all paid in the first one will go through, that's fine. But if those next people that are in the next 7 haven't paid theirs, and we get out to the next week to get ready to pay out, and people don't get their payout because they know that we're paying out 7 people per week, they're going to start asking, why haven't I paid? I've paid my administration fee. Why can't I get my payment out? It's because the system will not allow it to move forward until every single person that's in that 7 has paid their $10 administration fee.
Let me ask you this. If I hear everything you just said, and I understood everything you just said to me, but let's say if we had, I'm using numbers now. Let's say we had in the first board, and let's say we had 600, for an example. And we had, out of that 600, we had 5 people. I mean, we had, let's say we had 555 people on the board that's paying. Now, I know you're paying out people, right? But you got those 5 in a row that didn't pay. But they paid the platform, the 200 and, 200, but they didn't pay the 10, $10 admin fee. But on the backside of that, you may have had 1,000 people, because these things could really happen, as you know. The numbers have 1,000. That would hold up all the 1,000, wouldn't it?
It would. It would.
So what I think the element is this. This is the thing. I understand everything you're saying, and it makes sense. But the element of it is, how can we influence those people to pay? Because you may have 5 people to say, well, I paid. I wouldn't think $10 will make a difference. But you know how some people are. You know how some people are. There's some people are just downright stubborn, you know? For whatever reason, the element of being stubborn, or whatever you want to call it, it is there for people. $10 is nothing for me in here. You know that. But for some people, I don't know. They do something in spite of. I don't know. The element. I don't know what happens to people. That mindset. It's all in mindset, really. And it'll be a sad commentary for see someone get held up.
Yeah.
And it could be of those people in 1,000. There could be a heavy hitter, someone that did a lot of recruiting, that's brought in hundreds of people.
Yeah.
But that person, along with that person they brought in, can't move forward because that 5.
Yeah.
And I'm using an example. Have held up everyone, and all the other ones that before me have gone and got paid. But I'm one of that. But I'm in that group. Although I didn't brought in 1,000 people, but I'm on that group of 7. But only but it's 5 out of that 7 that hasn't got paid. It holds everybody up, and eventually what's going to happen is those people that's 1,000 that's paid, and it's just 5 out of the whole platform at that point that hasn't paid. You're going to hear a lot of flack from those 1,000.
Yep.
You're going to hear a lot, and it may send a lot of negative negativism to that group. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. It can also put a lot of negativity to the business too.
Yeah, it would, because see, I understand what you're saying because of the numbers, and it makes sense, and what the support platform allows. But somehow down the road, I would hope that some way, I don't know if the system can get over that hump, because I think that could happen later on in the road. It can, because when people have been hearing, if I pay my money, but now the admin, I understand, believe me, you know, I understand how important that admin fee is.
That's the reason why I said it was the existing members, okay? Because you know that all new members that come in have already paid the administration fee with their registration fee when they join. Right. That's already covered. Now, if it got to the point where we got an influx of heaps of people, okay, we could potentially split the board. Okay. Now we could take all those ones that haven't paid the administration fee. We can put them into a different board and hold them there until they pay their fees. Once they pay their fees, then they could be put back into the board. We potentially could look at doing that, so the board keeps fluctuating for the people that have paid their fees, so the board keeps moving. For the people that haven't paid their fees, we could just put them aside so it doesn't hold up the platform. We could look at doing that, but I would have to talk to our web designer, which is my dad, to see how we would try and work that out, because it's not an easy complex taking people out so the platform can keep going because of the numbers that they get when they register. That's the thing that you got to look at, is that everyone's got their own unique membership ID number when they first join, okay? And then when they go through the platform, when they come back around again, they get a brand new membership ID. Right. Now, we eventually could get to the point where we could say, right, we scratch the membership ID so you don't get a number. You'll just be put on the board, and you'll go through the board that way. If people haven't paid their membership fees, then we can pull them aside. Because they don't have a membership ID against their name, it wouldn't affect the board with numbers. if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm glad you just said that because I was actually thinking that way. Without knowing what y'all know. But I'm just putting the complexity in my head based on what you've said. And I was just thinking because I know that we all want this system to work and go through smoothly.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe in what we have here.
Yeah.
But the one thing I don't want people to do is we don't need anything that's going to be that possibly become negative for our program. Because it only takes a few to be unhappy, and they'll just send all over social media about this program. You know, we were promised to get paid, but they didn't pay. They'll be creating things that's not even true. They do it, but they do the same thing about this other program called TBC. They did the same thing, but they're not willing to go through the work or through the things they're supposed to do to do your part so it will go smoothly. I mean, I understand that what the issue is just that I just wish people would not make an issue of this $10 as they making it, particularly the existing members. I don't know why they haven't paid, and only a few, maybe 40 or 50 people paid. I don't understand why that is. Out of 208 of the original 208.
Close to 50 members have paid.
Right. And see, to me, that's slowing up the program to some degree.
Literally a quarter of the way through our members.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the date that you want to start,
It's literally just over a month away.
We're in July now. And July gonna be gone before you know it. Look how fast June. Half of our year's gone already.
Yeah,
So I really appreciate all you're doing, Darren, and how you explain it. I fully understand it. $10 I know is more than $10. Say $10 is in some countries, but it's easier for a person coming in to pay that $10 along with the 200. I don't know. I think it's that element of I got to go back and pay something again. I think that's what it is for some people, and I think people want so much for it to start, so they can see. Because I think that element of proof is so huge because it's all over social media about other online businesses, all over other social medias other than Facebook. Proof is one of the biggest elements that are on that is on online businesses around the world. That's one of the top three elements that engages people to get on board. Now I know some of us have gotten paid before, but unfortunately that was back quite a few months ago. But anyway, we just got to do exactly what you asked. I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I'm not against anything you're saying. I was just being kind of a scapegoat because I know people think like that. I know they do. You and I both know they do. People are like that. People get upset, particularly if they recruited a lot of people into this program. People hate that word recruit, but it is what it is. But have brought people to the platform, and then all of a sudden, well, in this case, what I'm talking about really is talking about the existing members, because I just thought that maybe we would have maybe even 100 of those original 207 or 8, wherever that number was, that's paid, already paid their $10 fee, because I don't know why they're slow on that. If we get that, maybe that would encourage some of the people that haven't paid, the 100 or so people, to go ahead and pay. I don't know. I'm just saying it. That just was my feeling.
Yep. Crystal, you had your hand up. Got a question?
Oh, yes. Would it be possible to, when you do the payout, and there's that one or so that doesn't pay the admin fee, can you hold that admin fee back from them?
Okay. So in other words, deduct it from their payout?
Yeah. I don't know. That's just an idea. I just thought.
Yeah, we can look at that as well.
I mean,
but
it's fees, not just
if we brought that in, then every person that hasn't paid their admin fees now will wait till they get paid out and think, oh yeah, they'll just deduct it, which is not really what we're trying to encourage to do, because it puts it in their mindset that, oh, okay, we just won't pay it because admin fee will just deduct it from our pay, and that means we'll get less than what they expected. Okay, but with our payouts of what we're doing, we want them to make sure that they have their full amount, because the requirement is that they need to bring in one new member when they come round for the first time. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if we deduct their admin fees for every person that, or every account that they've got, so let's say someone's got 5 accounts that they haven't paid for. Okay, that's $50 that they're losing out of their profit. So by the time we take out of that 300, take off the 50, they're not really going to have enough to bring in one brand new member if they're going to pay it forward for someone or pay for themselves to come back in again.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's
that why you
yeah.
just cut them off if they want to come back around or something?
Pardon?
What you mean? Like those that don't pay their admin fee, is that what you meant about stopping them from coming back in?
No. They won't. It won't stop them, because when we pay them out, okay, you get paid $500.
Yeah.
Right. Out of that $500, $200 is already for them to come back into the system. The other $300 that they get, that $300 that they have in their pocket, they use that $300 to either bring themselves back in as one brand new member. They either pay it forward for someone to come in, okay, or they keep the money for themselves and the person that they bring in is paying for themselves. But they have to bring in one new member. Now, let's say they want to pay for themselves to come back in again. If they haven't paid the administration fee and they've already got 5 accounts that they had existing in there and they haven't paid the administrations for those accounts, that $50 will get deducted from their payout for their administration fee. Means that they're only going to have $250. Okay, and it's not really going to leave them much as a profit by the time it gets by the time they transfer between the wallets to pay to take the cash out. That's the reason why we don't want to encourage them to use that concept.
True.
We want them to have all their money when they get paid out, so they can do what they want with it. Yeah. But no, it is a good question to put through. But it's something we don't want to encourage to do. That's all. But if it came down to that, we would have to implement that, then we would have to implement it. Yeah. But no, thank you for that question. Anyone else got any questions that they want to ask? Actually, quite surprised that Na hadn't come in tonight, because I know she had something that she wanted to put across with me, that apparently Simometi had a message that came to her from a gentleman called Sean Logan. Now, apparently this gentleman here, he would like to, he's looking for another passive income program to do a review on and post on YouTube. Okay. He's not interested in obvious Ponzi schemes. Well, we all know that this is not a Ponzi scheme, never has been and never will be. Must have proof of what they do and must have actual product. Well, we're not a product. We don't sell products. We are here promoting an online business to help people become financial free as they go through the system. He's looking for something to earn high-paying commissions to get paid multiple levels deep. Well, as you know, we have 6 platforms, possibly 7, apparently. We could be implementing a platform 7 into the program. So there's another new update that I needed to share with you as well, that we are looking at bringing in another platform. So you'll have 7 platforms. So, and apparently the 7th platform I've heard from the web designer that has been implemented is going to be a really good one to try and work your way to. But this gentleman is, he's not interested in paying membership fees. He's not interested in paying monthly fees, auto shipment, low tickets, or up to high ticket offers for all income levels. Must know who the owner is. Well, everyone here knows who the owner of the company is. He wants the owner to be able to, is wanting to come on to YouTube and do YouTube videos with meetings with him about talking about the program. He wants to, preferably someone that's outside of the USA. Sorry, Stephen, you would have been a good person if you wanted someone in the USA. Does not KYC. We all know what KYC is, which is know your customer. I do not want to deal with all the corruption and regulations of the US government and must use cryptocurrency. If you have something that fits this description, you might get another referral and possible more on your 2nd level and beyond. So with this one here, there is a possibility that this gentleman could bring in a lot of members, but he doesn't want membership fees and admin fees and stuff like that. So reading that out, what do you guys feel in regards to that? Would you like me to have a chat to him and get more insight into it?
I think yes, I think so. Yes, because sometimes people have in their mind what they think is best or what they know, without knowing the specifics of a program they're about to get in. Mm-hmm. You know, a person like yourself that knows every element of the program, mm-hmm. explain to him, and that person may ask you, a person like that may ask you, why did you have an admin fee, for example, just an example. Mm-hmm. Why, I mean, they'll be whys.
Yeah, they'll always be whys. Yeah.
And always gonna be wise. Mm-hmm. But you understand, you are so great in answering questions, you know, and the reason why it is so. Mm-hmm. And so a person like that would probably be good to explain to, because some people think because it's not a product that it may not be a really program. Mm-hmm. But people got to understand the complexity of Bitcoin, of mm-hmm. cryptocurrency. You know, that's most people don't have a problem, and I understand it sound like he's from the U.S. I assume he is. Mm-hmm. Well, if he's concerned about the government, then my God, get a VPN. You know, you know, get a VPN and get a very secure VPN. You know, but let me say this to you. For those people for the U.S., if they're worried about this program here and making all this money in Bitcoin, well, I can tell you that from the standpoint of the program, that other program in called TBC, I know for a fact from admin that every segment of every government, not just in the U.S. but around the world, knows about it now, and it's okay because it's a private organization. But this organization here is a great organization, and I think it'd be great if some of y'all you and this person could talk, because maybe once his questions is answered, maybe he'll come on board, and if he does have a following with him, maybe then he will, get people involved. That would be
Yep.
great.
Yep. And like I said,
I think y'all should get together because, and if he decide he don't want to be, then so be it.
Yep.
It's no hard feelings.
And this is one of the other things that I want you guys to be a part of as well. It's like, with things that come up like this, okay, yeah, Simameti, the person contacted us, Simameti, okay, and then she posted that through to see what we thought, okay, to get hold of me. Now, I can go ahead and talk to that person, but I also want to put it across to you guys as members to see what you guys think, okay, because it does come down to you guys as well, because it's not only my program, it's actually your program as well. You guys have helped build it just as much as what we had, okay? This business is pretty much a part of you. You could pretty much put yourself down and say that you guys are co-owners of this. You're all putting your part in. You're all doing your part to make this program succeed. We don't want someone to say, yeah, they'll do this and do that if we get rid of this and get rid of that, because they don't want to pay those certain things. We brought these things in to make this more sustainable and more beneficial for everyone. Now, I will reply back to Simameti and say, yes, I'll be more than happy to have a chat to him. I have spoken to the members that came on the weekly meeting tonight, put it across to them, asked them for their input. They have said, yeah, have a chat with him, see what he wants, see what his options are that could help probably either boost this. By reading what he was saying, that he could bring in multiple people in our second level, okay? Now, if that was the case, that means that he thinking of second level is like opening up our second platform and literally just smashing the amount of people in there. I don't know. But for us to get to the second level, we need to have at least over 1,000 members, close to about 1,300 to get to second level, to make it sustainable for every single one that's going through platform 1 and platform 2. Now, if he was to say that he had that many people behind them that are willing to jump in, mate, I would be doing cartwheels and handstands all over the place, because that would just blow all of our minds away if that's what he was bringing in. But I know from experience that action speaks louder than words. People can talk about things behind a camera, say things to members, but members will not act unless they actually see progress. Okay? Yep. And that's one of the biggest things that we have seen with this program. Okay? When we first started, okay, we saw people coming in because they saw the progress of it. When we started paying out, people started fluctuating in because they saw that, yep, this is what they were saying that they were doing. This is what they were doing, and they've delivered. We are getting our payouts. I've got my payment here. I've got my payment over there. These people are keeping to their word. Okay, people are starting to have in their mindset they've finally found a program that is legit and literally doing what they say they're doing. We've always done what we said we're doing. We've always tried to keep you guys up to date. Okay, when Bitcoin died, we kind of all fell asleep. We all went into a slump because we didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to handle it. But we never gave up with the program. We've always worked in the background to keep it going. And this is the reason why we've come up with all these new implements that we're doing with competitions and stuff like that. And you look at the response that we've had from every single one of you guys. You guys have all jumped in. You guys have accepted the new terms and conditions, with the admin fees. Okay, you've accepted the reduced payouts. Okay, you guys have seen exactly what we are looking at to make it easier for you guys, and you guys have all stood behind us, and you've jumped in. And you look at all the people that we've had sign up. Yes, they're not paid, but that's okay. They will eventually get paid because they've seen the progress of the way the program's going. they eventually will come in. So once I've had my chat with this gentleman, see what he wants, if it's what he's asking, I don't mind jumping on a YouTube channel and doing meetings with him to promote not only our business, but to put myself out there on YouTube more. Because I think with people seeing me on YouTube quite more, it's not only going to benefit this program, but it potentially could open up a lot of more things for me with my other business that I have, with my computer business. You know, with me, because I do my custom PC builds as well, so it potentially could benefit both of them. But my main business has always been Infinity, and always will be. So I will get hold of Simonetti and say, yep, set up a time to have a chat with this gentleman, and we'll go from there.
Because I was thinking, if he doesn't understand, if he, even though he made these are things he but everyone has to understand there are different platforms and different programs, and even though we're not all what he said, he doesn't mean he still would not be a participant. You know, if you understand how it flows. You know, I mean, the thing that's really great, what's happening is that even when Bitcoin comes down some, you have another element that can help the program, you know, the trading part. We didn't have that before, you know, and you and I both don't, I mean, no one really knows 100%, but you don't feel, and I don't feel that Bitcoin will go way back down to 3,500, 3,200 like it was. Because if people see their track record, you know, this is very similar to what it did in 2017. There's going to be pullbacks at times. That's the volatility of Bitcoin. But everyone knows if you invest in it over the long haul, you will make some income. I mean, that's how millionaires have been and cryptocurrency have been made. You know, they weren't in it for the quick part. They weren't in it for the long haul. You know, I mean, when I heard of Bitcoin back in 2011, when I was working in corporate America, I could have dumped all kind of money in Bitcoin. But I didn't know what it was. It wasn't that I was stubborn and get involved. I just didn't take time to learn what it was. And I wish I had, because if I had,
I think a lot of people thought they wish they jumped onto it back then.
My God, in 2017, I'd be a millionaire, but in 2017.
Yeah.
You know, with just about $1,000 worth. Gosh.
Exactly. So,
you know?
But it is what it is. We learn from it and we work our way through it. Okay?
Yeah,
we've all been burned through a lot of programs. And now we're at the stage where there are only probably a handful of programs out there that are legit. Okay? You literally could probably just count it on one hand. How many businesses that are truly 100% legit and doing what they say they're doing it.
Particularly with Bitcoin, too.
Especially with cryptocurrency.
You're right. You're right.
All right. You just have to make sure that you really do your research before you jump into certain things, because too many people, you know, friends, family and stuff like that are just getting burnt too easily. And to be honest, Stephen and the rest of the team, it's like we got to the point where we're sick of it. You know, we're sick of everyone that we care about and we're trying to help is getting burned from all these people that think they can do better. But yet they end up making it worse for everyone. They make them even more financial hardship. You know, some people can get to the point where they believe so much in it that they put the entire savings in and they lose it all. You know, so this is the reason why we built this program. Okay, is this program here is more beneficial. It's like we've seen that it all works. We've seen people get paid out. We've seen people come back in again. Okay, we are working our way to get back to that stage where it's just going to be a constant payout for 7 people every week. Potentially, we could increase that depending on how the program goes. But we all know that once this program is up and running, there's no stopping it.
Mm-hmm.
We have got that many people that follow us and are just waiting for that day that they see that this is a program that they can be a part of and that they're going to get what they want out of it. You watch the membership board fluctuate. It's just going to go skyrocketing through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
We've got so many people that have got a lot of backing, a lot of people that have got heaps of people that follow them. They follow them in other programs because, you know, they see what's happening with them, so they follow them. They follow what they do. They follow the leader. They learn from the person that they're following. And when they learn from that person, what it does is that it gives them the same mindset to do with people that they have following them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so most of the people in here are following someone that's in the platform. And they're following them because they know that they're leading them on the right path. They're leading them onto something greater in life.
Mm-hmm.
And when they follow that person, when they see that what they're doing is benefiting them in the long run, they start going out there and start teaching people that are following them to do the same thing. Follow me and I will lead you to a better life. Okay? It's like when I think it was Moses that parted the Red Sea. Follow me through the Red Sea to the other side. And look what it did for them. It led them to a better life. Okay, we're literally doing the same thing. We're leading them into a better lifestyle for them. We're sick of the government and all these riff-raff people on here taking all your hard-earned cash, and what are you getting out of it? Absolutely nothing.
I no longer even depend. I stopped depending on the government. Would you believe I hardly even watch the news, folks, in the U.S. anymore? You know, it is so many great programs out here where you can make income, even in my country, and things, some that's within the country and some that's international. I don't really need that money. I mean, I don't really need that money because you only get a small piece of it out of the big. Get this number out of the, not with the B, with the T. They got trillions of dollars, but they also trillions of dollars in debt. You know, I mean, this country got a lot of money, but they don't know how to, in my opinion, manage it so they can make more and more without asking central banking system to bail them out. It's just it's a road to financial crisis like we did in 2008, and I see it coming for my country. Unfortunately, I see a lot of experts see it too in my country, and unfortunately, other countries follow the U.S. for whatever reason they do. But I like what your country and Australia do. I thought about moving there one day, you know, because it seemed like y'all a little bit more progressive about cryptocurrency, you know. You know, we got more Bitcoin ATMs in the U.S. than any other country, and it's because it's put out by private industries, not government. And but the government is like a war with the government and cryptocurrency in my country, and I don't understand why that is. I think people just don't know what it is, or they're afraid it's going to take their fiat currency. But that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, it is. But hey, you know, it's like, you know, these meetings that we had, it's like we can sit here and talk for ages about everything. You know, that's what I like about it. It's like, as long as, you know, we get through what we need to get through, the main parts of the meeting, and then when the floodgates are open for you guys to just, you know, have your questions and talk about whatever. It's like I can sit here for hours and just chat to you guys. You know, it's the same when I have my meetings on the weekend with the presentation meetings. You know, once we've got past what we need to cover, then everything after that is just pretty much just literally having a catch up with all you guys. We don't get to see or talk to each other mainly through the week, you know. It's like it's only these meetings that we have where I actually get to physically see you guys on here and actually have a chat with you guys. It's, you know, it's really a blessing for me, because I get to finally talk to, you know, a lot of the members that come to the meetings. Like, you know, when I did, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, our meeting, it's like we had over 27 people in the meeting at one stage. It's like,
Wow.
I actually had to scratch my head. It's like, damn, did we get that many people in? And it's like, to me, having a meeting like that showed, well, it shows that the members out there really want to know what's happening with the program. You know, last week's Friday night meeting, we had 10 members in there. 10. That's the biggest I've had on a Friday night. And it's like I was blown away. And it's like, it just shows you, it's like people are starting to come out. You know, you look at our big boys from South Africa. You know, I see a lot of Lawrence and all that liking a few posts through the chat room. You know, I know that they don't come to the meetings and stuff like that, but that's fine. At least I know that they are seeing what's been put up on the chat room. I see them in the web page, you know, liking posts in the web pages. So it's really good.
I sent
Yeah.
Lawrence when we got started. I sent Lawrence the Zoom link, and he gave me thumbs up. But maybe he was busy with doing something then. You know, I don't know what they're doing over there. So, well, what the time is over there? I don't know what it is.
He's in South Africa, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what time it is over there.
Probably late.
What
part of South Africa is he in?
I'm not sure. I think most of their time in South Africa is the same, I think.
Because it's 20 to 1 in the afternoon over in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. He is a busy person with all his other stuff that he does.
Yeah, he's in other things too. But I filled them in. I had a conversation where I had a visual messenger contact. I talked with him and I gave him updates about the program, and I answered his questions, because I'm at the point where I can pretty much answer questions people have. See, by coming to these meetings, I hear from you, and then I compile things in my head. You know, I know how to answer it. I know how to message people. I know how to walk a person through the payment process. I've done that. You know, I've done those things. So I mean, it doesn't seem as difficult as it may seem for some others. But I just get it. I just get it.
And that's good. We're doing well. We are moving ever so closely to getting there, and I know we'll get there. So it's just pushing along as much as we can at the moment, and keep doing what we're doing, and eventually we will kickstart, and we'll be away laughing. So I know you know it won't take long. It'll only take a certain things to kickstart it, and then once it does kickstart, then people will start jumping on board. And like you've always said, it's like a lot of people are probably waiting for that first lot of people that get paid out before they jump in, because they want to make sure that they see that it is working. So, but this is the reason why we encourage all the existing members to come in and pay for their fees. That way, at least when the program does start, there's no one that's going to be holding up the platform. And, you know, we can look at other implements to rectify that if we have to, by taking away the membership ID numbers and just having them go through the platform as just normal people without numbers. So that way, if we do have to move the ones that haven't paid their fees. We can move them out without it destroying the platform. When they pay their fees in, then we can just slot them back in. Yeah. So there are things that we can look at doing that way, but we will manage that on a tighter level. I'll mainly talk with my dad with it, because he's the one that's done the platform. We have to make sure that it doesn't hurt the platform by doing it. So, you know, like I said to you guys, all your questions that you guys fire at me are really good, because it gives us more insight of what you guys are trying to help get this program running faster. You know, any ideas that you guys might think that could bring in, if you have competition ideas that you want to bring forward, okay, you guys are more than welcome to throw them out. We will, you know, I'll look at them and think, okay, well, this is a good competition that we can work in there. I'll try and find a way to implement it into it, you know, things like that. So I'm hoping that this next one that kickstarts after the one that's going at the moment is going to give more people incentive, because they could, you know, they potentially win 2 free spots in the program plus $300 gift voucher. I don't think a lot of people will crumble at that if they won that. You know, especially getting 2 free spots in the program, and you didn't even have to pay for it, which is good.
That is very good. That's extremely good.
No, it's 2 payments that you're getting paid for you into the program. So, and like I said, I will do, like, there's a program that I can actually do a spinning wheel, like a roulette wheel, and it has your names on it. And what it does, it actually spins, and it will randomly pick someone's name out of the list that are in that drawer. So it'll have all their names in the box, and then it'll literally spin the wheel until it hits the name, and it'll automatically show up and say, well, this person's won. Okay, so I literally don't have my hands in a hat picking out someone's name.
Right.
People think, oh yeah, he's probably just, he knows who's by the feel of the paper. But that's the reason why I rather do it online and let the system online do it. That way it's more legit, and people see that it is 100% done correctly, and people do have a chance of actually winning. So yeah, so that's that'll be a really good one to look at, trying to put yourselves in. So hopefully that'll encourage people to jump in and at least bring in one new person in, one new paid member. They bring in one paid member, they automatically put that, their name gets put into the draw. So imagine for, what is it? I think it's 2 weeks, so it's 14 days. 17 days. 17 days. Imagine you get one person that comes in each day. That's 17 new members. That's a lot. That's a big boost for the company. 17 new members. If we get more, then that's a bonus. Now, if we had five people in the program that brought one person in each every day, well, you times that by 17 days, it's like, well, we'll definitely have enough to start the program in August, pretty much. 5 people, bringing in 5 people in per day.
Yeah.
It's you're literally going, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 60, 65, 70, 75. It's almost 80 people if 5 people come in per day. That's a lot. We literally potentially could literally start. Because you're literally only 10 people off from the 90 by then. So we're only, you know, it's not like you know, trying to get everyone to bring in 5 or 6 people each. All they're going to do is just, as long as someone brings in one paid member, they get into the draw. If you bring more people in, then it's more chances for you because you put your name in the draw twice. Yeah, so let's say, you know, Crystal came in, you know, and she brought 5 people who come in and paid. Okay, Crystal would automatically get 5 entries. If Tia Kotai came in and she brought 10 people in, okay, they're all paid, she would get 10 entries into the program, into the competition. So for every person that you bring in, gives you 1 entry into the draw. So it's always a good thing to keep in mind. So if I bring 2, okay, I've got 2 entries into the draw. I've got a slight good chance of coming out with it. You know, if someone comes in with another 2, you know, they've got the same equal opportunity. But they have to be paid members.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this will encourage some people to come in. And and like I was saying, you know, this is the reason why I want to do these competitions, because it's more to show our appreciation for you guys. Yeah, because you guys do all the hard work. So,
I always explain, you know, Darren, and I think we all should always explain, all of us, when we explain the program to people, that it's free to come in the program to look around.
Yep.
But you have to be a paid member to actually benefit from the program. You know, register and pay into the program your $210, and then you'll be set. Then you get your spot. You'll be set.
Yep.
You know,
it's pretty much what it comes down to.
Can't give too much for nothing, you know, in life. Not too many things.
True. Very true.
I appreciate all your efforts. I really do. You take a lot of your time in this program, and you're showing your effort and what you're doing. You do more than some other admins I see in other programs that I know of. So,
the other thing too that someone was asking me about the other day in regards to are we still looking at doing the payment plan?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the answer is yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
I probably about 50% of the way of sorting it out. So there's about another 50% to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm halfway of figuring out how to structure it, and I've still got to do the other 50% to make sure that it works properly.
Oh, you spoke about something earlier about, and you know, about if we had if we increase the payouts of people we paying out, or B, going to the new platform. You know, at first I was leaning going to the new platform, but I was thinking in my mind, I would like to solidify. For me, I would like to see us solidify the first one, and you know, be strong before we go to another platform, because the way, like you just stated earlier, you need to really go to the next platform. You really need about 1,300 people, paid members.
Yep.
So I think we should focus on solidifying our first platform, and we're paying regular, smoothly before we go to another platform. And if we do that on every platform, I think we'll be in the long run, we'll be better off.
Mm-hmm.
If we move too quickly,
and that's the reason why we put that across to you guys in regards to what you guys want as members, because it comes down to you. Do you want to be paid, stay on platform 1 and get paid more times per year, or do you want to go up to platform 2 when we get the numbers and get paid out a certain amount of time, a bit less per year, because you've got to wait till you go through that platform? Now, if we have 400 members, okay, in the platform, and you're paying out 7 members per week, that's only 28 members a month. Okay, that's only half the platform a month. So it'll take 2 months before a full platform will get paid through, which is 50 members. Okay, now we can sustain that. That's not a problem. We can do that till the cows come home. But if we have, let's say we got up to 1,000 members, okay, you look how long it will take for that 1,000th member to get paid with us paying 7 people out per week. All right. Now, if we had 1,000 members and we decided that we wanted to pay 50 people per week, okay, which is a whole platform per week, okay, that's 200 members a month, okay. So by the time you got to the 1,000th member, it's what, 2, 4, that's 5 months down the track, okay, that he would finally get paid. Then it'll literally go back round and it'll start again. So he'll get paid twice per year. So literally people are getting paid twice per year. If we got to the point where we were able to stay doing 500 members a month, okay, means that you're getting paid every 3rd month. Okay, so your first month, 500 people will get paid. The next 500, which is the 2nd month, okay, will be the other 500, because if we had 1,000 members in there, all right? When you get to the 3rd month, it's literally going back to the first 500. And so that's been paid now the 2nd time per year. Okay, so if you look at for your mathematical way, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, and 11th. Okay, so that's 6 times in a year that you would get paid if we're paying out 500 members per month. Okay, and it's the same with the even numbers: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 times. Both of them you're getting paid 6 times in a month, in a year. Sorry. Okay, because we're paying out 500 members a month. Now, if we decided that you guys wanted to open up level 2, okay, you've got to realize that 500 will probably be half, because half of it would have gone through to platform 2.
Exactly.
Okay, so that platform 2 now has got half the members going through. Okay, so 250 is going through to platform 2. As soon as they come back through, the other 250 have got to go through before they get paid. So they're literally pushing themselves down to probably the 5th month before they get back to platform 1.
Right.
Okay, so these are the things that we want to look at and we want to put across to you guys in regards to what do you think is more beneficial for you. If we had the numbers that, like we're saying, if we have enough numbers to open up platform 2 and run platform 1 and platform 2 sustainability without any issues, would you want that more where you're getting only paid maybe 1 or twice per year, okay, depending on how many members we've got? Or would you rather stay on platform 1 and potentially get paid out more times per year, because we're able to pay out more members per month or per week?
I would think that people would want to get paid more often than less. More is always better than less.
Yeah,
but some people may think, however, some people may think, because see, people, if they got to understand, like I'm understanding you fully, I get it, but some people don't get it. They're gonna be thinking, they see the video and see how much money they can make, and they say, man, I can make more in board 2.
Yeah.
Board 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to have the numbers, and also you want to be thinking. People always ask me how often do you get paid? They're always asking that question. I can never answer that question because I say for me, based on the numbers they had back then, I got paid in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I can't promise you that. I can't promise you that's going to happen this time. I can't
That's
say
because
that.
we only had 60 members at the time.
Right. We didn't have that many people.
No, exactly. Yep. It's the only reason why that happened is because we were literally in the teething stage of the program. We were building ourselves up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Bitcoin had stayed literally where it was and didn't drop,
oh God,
okay, if it had stayed at 6,000 and didn't go drop, we would have been still be able to pay out that amount every week. Okay,
and our numbers would be higher too. Our members would be higher.
Oh yeah, definitely. Our members would have been higher. But it is what it is, and we dealt with it. We've now rebuilt it. Now we're restarting again, and we're ready to get ready to go again. But this time we know that it doesn't matter if Bitcoin goes down. We have a backup.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you our backup is working really good at the moment.
Yeah.
It is working really good at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So if it keeps going, if it keeps going, it's like we are pretty much going to be sitting on money tree.
And you probably already know this, but I'm going to say it to you so people can hear it. And that is if your backup, when you're trading, it's a great deal. Bitcoin is one thing, but there's some other altcoins. There's some great things to trade in. You can also help too. Although I know we have a Bitcoin-based program, but in terms of helping program, I'm not sure if you're doing other altcoins, but it may be you might want to look at that if you haven't
Put
been.
it this way: if we wanted to use a different altcoin to be
not
able
necessarily
to
different, not necessarily different in terms of I'm not. I don't mean to replace Bitcoin. I mean in addition.
Yeah.
Because there's some other altcoins that's really doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I give you for example, I invested in Litecoin months ago. I've done really well in Litecoin.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know they fluctuate a little bit, like all of them do, because a lot of them follow Bitcoin. But if you really look at some of the altcoins, you can really make some great income as well. But you just got to know what you're doing. That's all.
I'll let you put it this way. I'll let you on a little insight. Okay, I'll let you guys all know on a little insight. August the 15th of this year, there's going to be a new security token coming out. Okay, a new security token. It's going on the public exchange market, and they believe that when it hits, because it's an STO coin, it does not drop in value.
Right.
Okay. This is what you got. This is what most people don't understand between an STO and an ICO.
Right.
Okay. Now, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and all that. These are all ICO coins. Okay, which fluctuates on the market. It goes up, it goes down. You have no idea when it's going to do it. With an STO coin, which is classed as a security token. Okay, these don't fluctuate on the market. Whatever they put it on the market, it stays at that until they run out of what they've put in as a tender. After they've sold that, what they do is that if they've still got plenty more, they will put another tender in, but they will put it up at a higher rate. Okay? And what that does is that if you brought your security token when they put it in, let's say they put it in at 1 cent. Okay, and you went out and bought $1,000 worth, right, at 1 cent. When they sold out of that tender that they first put on, and then 2 or 3 months later they decided, right, we're going to put another 100 million tokens on the exchange market, but we're now going to increase the value of it and put it on there for $1. All right?
That's a big jump.
Your original 1,000 that you bought at 1,000 at 1 cent is now going to be worth $1 per token, which is $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if you decide to buy more when they're at $1, well, good on you, because if they sell out all of them and they decide to put another one in and they increase it up to $5, you look at all the ones that you've already got. Okay.
Right.
They're going to be at that value now because of what it is worth on the market. So you could potentially say, well, I've got 1,000 now that are worth $5 each, or $10 each, or $20 each. Okay. And you can literally say, well, I'm glad that I bought them at 1 cent. They're now $20 each. 20 times 1,000. Well, this $20,000 that you've got from those coins that you bought. So coming out on the 15th of August, keep an eye out on new STO coins that are coming out. Okay, and it's to do.
That's a day birthday.
Huh?
I'll remember that too, because it's the day before my birthday.
Oh,
really?
that's good.
Really?
Good birthday present for you then.
Yeah.
Put it this way: as soon as I know when it's going on the market, I'll let you guys know. Potentially, it would be a good coin to get in. Because if you look at it at the moment, there's a security token that's out there at the moment, and I think it's called the Thorn coin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That coin at the moment is worth 1,400 per token, and it's only been running for less than a year, and it's already on the market at 1,400 per token. Because a lot of people didn't know much about STOs back when it first came out, no one really did much about it.
Right.
And now it's just gone up in value. I think the other day when someone was doing a livey about a program, and they were saying that when they first looked at it earlier that day, it was at 1,400, but by the time they started doing the video presentation, it actually jumped up to 1,900. And it's like, that's a big jump. It's a $500 jump. So
I'll probably reach out to you to talk to you more about the STO, because I read up on a lot of things like that, and it's that's great news.
Yep, certainly is.
You can really do well if you catch something in the beginning.
Yes, it is.
When it's doesn't cost that much. That's back before the days of the old ICOs. Those things, people made a lot of money back in the day before.
Yeah.
Before the SEC clamped down on them, but they're going by the wayside now.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll actually stop the recording of this because we're pretty much meeting all done. So thank you for everyone that's turned up tonight and listened to the update and everything that's going on, and we've been able to have a good chat with each other and have a laugh and stuff like that. So it's really good. So thank you everyone for tuning up. So I'm gonna stop the recording.